To truly see things as they are, you have to become them. You cannot view religion with a scientific mind. People who look at things scientifically, or just like if you were religious and you were viewing science, you'd only be looking for the points that are contrary to your belief to take away the credibility of whatever you're looking at. You always have to be one thing. You cannot view it from the perspective of something else. But everybody does, and they think that they can judge, and they end up judging everything. So I look at one thing with a different perspective. And in martial arts, it's quite simple. I can show you an arm lock, and the arm lock can be great. And you can go and show all your friends this arm lock, and maybe do it on your friends, and everybody thinks, you know, it's the ultimate technique. Now, you can come back to me and try to do this arm lock, and I might reverse it, and then you'll think now that the arm lock's no good, so you don't want to do the arm lock anymore. But I might say, well, if somebody's reversing it this way, this is how you can counter them from reversing it. So I'm giving different perspectives all along, but too many people just want to say, well, I'm not going to learn that arm lock because it could be beaten. So everybody's not wanting to learn nothing, but to be something, you have to be it 100%, absorb it, and become part of that. You can't just judge it by something else. And in life, everybody wants to take the shortcut because everybody thinks they know everything. And they don't realize that you're judging things that you don't know of because you're looking at it from a different perspective. If I wanted to study science, I would have to view science with a scientific viewpoint to truly understand and appreciate it. If I wanted to study religion, I would have to view it with a religious mind, with the understanding of faith and the belief of faith, to view it, to truly understand it. And even though they may oppose each other, you can do both. Like in the martial arts, it's always been my medium. So I'm saying there's some people that say they do a hard style. And they have low stances, and their breathing, their whole energy comes from total resistance of what they're doing. And I can learn this and do this and feel it and become that. There's other people that do things that are in complete opposition. So they'll do soft, circular styles of martial arts. And they don't have any resistance. You're always letting your opponent's force go with them, and then you're just redirecting them into circles. And everything is smooth and flowing. Now, the master of one will say the other is no good. In a way, and it's sad because everything has its own cause, and in some situations it's good for me to be earth, in other situations it's good for me to be wind. I have the benefit of doing both. I have the benefits of doing many in opposition because I believe in both. It's not like you have to believe in one thing or another. I was once when I was in school, we were discussing love, and somebody said, well, you can't truly love more than one person. And they were referencing it, I guess, into the state of adultery or something like that. But I said to them, well, you can love more than one person because you can love both your parents equally, right? And they thought about that, and it's like, you can believe in truth opposites. You can believe in religion and understand it. So when you're going in that sphere, that viewpoint, perspective of religion, you can be there full-heartedly and be part of it. Then you can come out of that and you can study science and you understand the differences, but you can still believe things scientifically. You just have to look at everything as being separate spheres. You're in the middle and you can choose when is it good to be in this sphere for yourself and when is it good to be in that sphere. You got to know when things are going to be working for yourself rather than against yourself. And the greater knowledge that you have in an open-minded way of viewing things, the greater capacity you will have of developing yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually.